Welcome back, Grim Nation, to another Animal Jam speed paint. I realized that I hadn't said Grim Nation in the last few videos, so I thought, man, let's bring it back. Let's make it a thing. Let's make Grim Nation a thing. So we got Grim Nation back, and we got the speed paints back because I am lazy as all hell, and I wanted to get an upload out. And that's what I love about speed paints. They are the easiest thing in the world. I just get to draw, and I just have to film it, and then barely any editing, and then I just get like 10 minutes of straight uninterrupted yappering time. It's great. I love yappering. I love talking. I am in fact the master yapper, king of yapping, also mayor of Yapperville. So it's perfect for me. I just get to talk and talk and talk. It's my specialty. Today we are drawing Rinda, actually. Rinda's little bee sheep. Because frankly, I love Rinda. I love her content and I love her little sheep. And she drew fan art for me, and it was adorable, and I love it. I love that fan art so much. Rinda, if you're watching this, thank you. Thank you a lot. Like, it was adorable. I actually love it. I actually love it so much. And I thought, man, I'm gonna draw the sheep. I'm gonna draw the sheep now. If you have a keen eye, you might have noticed that in the thumbnail, my fox is actually wearing a different elf tail armor. Which I know, shocker, kind of fucked up that I would do that, right? But the thing is, I just I just wanted the white one. So, my fox has the white one now. So sorry to everyone who got used to the yellow one, and everyone who drew the yellow one, including me. That's all. I always feel so fucking horrible when I update a design of a character, because it's like, what am I gonna do with all of this like outdated art? I still love all the art I have of the old one, so there's nothing to worry about. But I don't know. New year, new me, stuff like that. Yada yada yada. What do we talk about today? I don't really know, because in the last video I mostly talked about the actual art. So if you want like me talking about the process of like drawing an Animal Jam, then you can go to my other video. Wink wink, nudge nudge, you know, selfless, shameless self-promotion right here. What was I talking about? I had a vision come to me. I was sleeping and I had a vision and I thought about something I wanted to talk about today. I really, this is really embarrassing, but I really want to make a video on the Club Penguin Elite Penguin Force. Like, not a video like about Club Penguin or anything, just specifically about the Elite Penguin Force. Because holy shit, I don't know if you've noticed, but I am completely fucking obsessed with Club Penguin right now. I am so obsessed with Club Penguin, and specifically the secret spy agency, the Elite Penguin Force. I'm so obsessed. If you watched my last video, then you noticed that like half of the tracks are just Club Penguin from the DS game. Specifically, they're so good. Club Penguin genuinely has like one of the best video game soundtracks of all time, and I am so unironic in that. I feel like I have the weirdest interests ever. Man, none of my interests like coincide with each other. I guess I like children's MMOs. That's a category. You can categorize it. But then there's just a whole bunch of other shit. I like We Bare Bears, I like Lego Ninjago, My Little Pony, Splatoon. Like, there's nothing correlating them. I like Club Penguin, I like Animal Jam, I like Star Stable. Those are all children's MMOs, but like, other than that, there's nothing correlating it. I guess I like childish stuff. Sorry, gang. I'm a little bit of a freak like that. Anyways, I want to talk about Club Penguin, man. I'm so fucking obsessed with the Secret Spies. And I'm so upset that there isn't, like, an actual fandom for it. You won't believe how upset I am that there isn't, like, a genuine fandom for Club Penguin. Because holy shit. The Club Penguin is so perfect for having, like, an actual fandom, and I'm not even joking. There is, like, the characters, they're great. The writing, amazing. I love, like, I know it's a children's MMO, and it got shut down 7 years ago, but unironically, the characters are so fun, and I love them so much. I love the characters so much. And then there's lore for everything. There's lore for the characters, there's lore for the island, there's like different factions. You got like the ninjas, and then you got like the secret spies, and then you got like all this other stuff. And it's so cool, and oh my gosh, it's so perfect. Because, okay, I'm gonna be talking about specifically the secret spies, the elite penguin force, because they're my favorites. I really like the spies. They have so much fandom potential, and it makes me so upset that, like, almost no one is in this fucking fandom anymore, and it barely had a fandom to begin with because it's fucking Club Penguin. But they have so much potential to have, like, the perfect fandom, because it's like, you know, the usual Club Penguin writing, it's very lighthearted, right? I mean, of course it is. It's Club Penguin. It's very lighthearted and, like, just goofy and silly and just fun times. So that's, like, if you like the fluffy stuff, you got it. You can have it. You got your fluff. And there's, like, a bunch of other nice tropes that you could get in there. You could get, like, co-workers or, like, found family, stuff like that. But then, when you actually look into it, there is so much angst potential in this fucking, like, lore. There is so much genuine, untapped angst potential, and it makes me so upset that there isn't, like, an active fandom for this shit. Because, oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, so basically, the normal, like, way you interact with the elite penguin force, I'm gonna call them the EPF, because that's what they're called. The normal way you interact with the EPF is, like, through these spy missions, right? You, the player, are part of the EPF. So the spy missions are like point-and-click adventures, right? They're like puzzle games. Very slow-paced. It's so funny because they actually give you, like, a warning before you enter a mission, because you can't save between missions, but they give you a warning, like, make sure you have 40 minutes to do this, because you can't save. But it's like point-and-click puzzle adventure, right? And the whole thing is that the EPF are, like, working against this villain named Herbert P. Bear, right? You know, he's a bear, and the penguins, they don't like that. I think they might be a little bit racist, but that's okay. Those are my penguins that I love. I love the racist penguins. But Herbert P. Bear is, like, the most, like, typical cartoon villain, right? He's got his typical schemes, like, you know, almost blowing up an entire building, practically blowing up an entire building, sinking an entire building, endangering dozens of penguins. He stole the boiler from the boiler room and almost had it explode in the player's face. Now that I think about it, he might not be, like, as goofy as we thought. But usually, the EPF missions in the game are pretty lighthearted, right? You're just working with the spies to work against Herbert and his little, like, minion Klutzy the Crab, who, you know, thinking about it again, all the villains in Club Penguin aren't penguins. There's a few, but, like, there's an alarming amount of them that are other species. I think penguins are just genuinely just racist creatures. Oh my god, I think they're actually just super violently racist. Cause in one of the earlier missions, Gary, the gadget guy, he's one of the spies. He like finds out that there's a polar bear on the island. That's when you like discover Herbert, right? Because he's been doing mayhem around the island, and this is when you get like, you find him. You figure out that there's a polar bear on here, and his first response is like, "Oh my god, there's a fucking polar bear here." Wait, what the fuck? There's a polar bear on the island, holy shit. Like, his first reaction is, like, to think that it's a danger to have a polar bear on the island. Which, I don't know what that says about Gary, but might be a little tinge of a racist. Anyways, what I mean to say with all this is that the normal missions are pretty lighthearted. If you think about it too much, it's a little bit dark. But they're generally very lighthearted. And then came Operation Blackout. Which, Operation Blackout was like an in-game event, right? And holy shit. Shit just went like haywire immediately. Hold on, I think my recording... Oh! My PC froze for a second. Anyways, shit went haywire because holy shit, Herbert like got like a laser ray or something to block out the sun. So he tried to freeze over the entire island, like cover it in layers upon layers of snow. And then he fucking kidnapped every single EPF member. He kidnapped them, he abducted them from their homes with his little crab army, and then he took them to his chamber and froze them! He froze them in solid blocks of ice, and you can see, like, their last moments, like, trying to escape! They're just frozen in ice! And it's, oh my god, it's so much worse, because they weren't all, like, captured at the same time. So, imagine if you're, like, the last, like, APF member who's been captured. And then Herbert, like, takes you to his chambers, and then you see all of your friends just frozen in ice. Like, oh my god. What? Like, that's fucked up. It's actually... like the angst potential that you could get there. Like there's little penguins with genuine trauma here. Like, what's going on, dude? Anyways, if you have the time, please check out Club Penguin. Like, genuinely, actually, please check out Club Penguin. It is so... I love it. I love it so much. And, thanks for watching the Speedpaint too. Yeah. Thanks for watching the Speedpaint. I'm gonna go now. Bye!